Hi Gary, my name is Georgia and this is just a short video to show you how to make community request cards for your good friend Ron. So community request cards are just small cards containing a request for an activity that the person would do regularly. So they're very useful for those who have a communication impairment such as Ron. So they assist with communication and they facilitate quality interactions between the person and their community. So using these cards can prevent any communication breakdowns from occurring. As the card would hold all the relevant information, Ron could rely completely on the card without having to try and communicate any more information himself. It also would allow him to become more independent as well, as he may be able to leave the house with only the cards and be able to go do his activities without needing another person there to help facilitate his communication. So there are a few essential features of a community request card that you need to include when constructing your cards. So firstly, it needs to have a specific request written in full sentences, including both manners and punctuation, as it should be reflective of Ron's normal communication style. It also needs to include all the relevant information, so Ron could just show the card and not have to worry about trying to communicate any other needs or wants that the person that is receiving the card may ask of them. But you also want to avoid the card from being too lengthy as well. So it needs to have all the information, but also not be too long and complicated to read as well. Pictures and symbols could also be included on the card. This would make it easy for Ron to quickly identify which card he would need in that time without having to read all of them. And it also makes it easier for the person receiving the card to quickly see what it is that Ron may be asking of them. It's also important that you have the appropriate text size on the card as well, so that it's easy for anyone to read. You could also color code the cards so that they are grouped into categories. So Ron, say if you need to go to the supermarket, would take all his red cards as they are all relevant to him buying stuff at the supermarket.
Once you have opened up your Microsoft Word document on your computer, you first want to go to Insert, and you want to insert a 3x3 table. And then you can just drag the table down until it fits the entire page. And that will give you 9 squares to make 9 cards. So with your first card, you need to type out what Ron has specified that he wants to include in his request. So if you've spoken to him and he said that he wants to be able to say his regular coffee order at the cafe, you may want to write out, "May I please have a regular cappuccino with 2 sugars, please. I will pay by card." As you can see, the request includes all the relevant details without being too lengthy. You can then increase the size if you wish by highlighting the text and increasing with the little increased font there. From there, you can then include a picture or a symbol to support the card. So you would go back to Insert and click on Pictures and then Online Pictures. And a bar will appear on the right of your screen where you can search for an image. So for this card, I would search for a cappuccino. You press Enter and a bunch of cappuccinos will appear on the screen. So you can choose any one. I might choose this one. Click on it and press Insert. And it should insert into your card automatically. It has here, but it's just a bit large, but that's no problem. You can just shrink it back down. And once it fits in there appropriately, you can then color code the card if you desire by clicking on the paint pot up here. And if you wanted your cafe or food cards to be orange, click on orange, and that's going to fill in the card so it is completely orange.
So once you've finished typing up all of your cards, you can then go ahead and print them off and then cut them up and your cards are ready for Ron to use. If possible, maybe laminate the cards, as this would make them last longer and be more durable in Ron's wallet or pocket. Thank you so much for watching, Gary, and I really hope that this helps you in creating your cards for Ron. Thank you.